2 months ago, the Lakers looked completely lost. The defense was falling apart, the chemistry felt forced, and the connection between their superstar and veteran leader just wasn't clicking. Doubts grew louder by the day. People had already written them off, calling it a failed experiment, a team with no future. And then everything suddenly changed.
To Doncic. Spencer Jones on him. Here's the double. Doncic on the drive. Step back. Puts it up. Puts it in. With 0.5 of a second remaining. Lakers by 2.
Over their last 10 games, the Lakers have gone 9-1. And at the center of it all is Luka Doncic playing like a man on a mission. We're talking 44 points, then 51. Then a game-winning triple-double against Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And somehow, he's doing all of this while navigating one of the toughest stretches of his personal life. That's what makes this run feel different. This isn't just dominance, it's resilience. For a player already known as one of the most gifted scorers in the league, Luka has clearly unlocked another level. And the impact is hitting the Los Angeles Lakers in the best way possible. Because the same team that once looked broken is now thriving, especially in the exact area everyone thought would hold them back. And the timing? It couldn't be better. With the postseason getting closer, Luka isn't just playing great basketball. He's quietly putting the entire league on notice. This feels like an I told you so tour, a reminder that doubting him might go down as one of the biggest mistakes in recent NBA history. What makes it even more interesting is that the criticism around Luka never really disappeared. Year after year, despite elite production, there's always been that lingering narrative. To some, he's not efficient, just a high-volume scorer putting up big numbers without real impact. A player who fills the box score but disrupts offensive flow. And honestly, his style doesn't help his case. It's slow, methodical, sometimes even awkward. It doesn't always look clean, so people assume the results aren't either. And earlier this season, it felt like those critics finally had their proof. By December, when Luka hit a rough stretch, the noise got louder than ever. It was everywhere, every show, every debate, every segment asking the same question. Can a player like this truly lead a team when it matters most? For a moment, it felt like the narrative had officially won. But what nobody saw coming was how fast everything would flip. Because while the doubts were at their peak, Luka was already adjusting, already evolving. And since January, he's been operating in a completely different zone, especially when it comes to efficiency. After a rough shooting night on January 1st, where he went just 1 for 7 from deep, something clicked. Over the next 31 games, he exploded. 32.2 points, 8.4 assists, 7.8 rebounds, 1.5 steals, and over 4 threes per game. And he's doing it efficiently too, 49% from the field, 41% from 3, and 75% from the line. Then March arrived, and somehow he got even better. Now we're talking 34.3 points, 9 rebounds, 7.7 assists, plus defensive impact with steals and blocks, all while maintaining elite efficiency. At that point, the numbers stop feeling surprising and start feeling inevitable. Another night, another statement, another reminder that Luka isn't just answering questions. He's rewriting them entirely. And according to head coach J.J. Redick, what we're seeing goes beyond stats. It's not just about scoring, it's about control. Luka isn't just playing the game anymore. He's dictating it.
The Magic strikes again. He's going to break the 20-point mark again here in the first quarter.
Luka Doncic has been in sensational form for the past 2.5 months, blending high-volume scoring with remarkable efficiency. Every time he steps on the floor, he changes the dynamic of the game. And the Lakers' offense is a living example of that. As J.J. Redick noted, Luka's shooting is not just important, it's transformative. When he's making threes, the entire team comes alive. His deep shooting stretches defenses, opens driving lanes, creates passing angles, and allows him to dictate pick-and-roll situations while generating open shots for teammates. Simply put, Luka's three-point shooting sets the tone for the rest of the game, and the Lakers thrive when he's hot from beyond the arc. This season, the difference is clear. The Lakers are dominant when Luka hits at least 4 three-pointers. His deep-range consistency forces defenses to respect his shot, which alters the entire approach opponents take. And it's not just the shooting. Redick's system plays a huge role in Luka's success. Rather than confining him to a preset structure, the Lakers' offense is built around Luka's decision-making, allowing him to operate freely and dictate the flow of the game. That freedom, combined with his improved shooting, has elevated the Lakers' offensive performance dramatically. Over the last 8 games, they've played at a top 5 offensive level. Showcasing the impact Luka has when he's allowed to move and operate naturally. Luka's season stats underline why his performances are MVP worthy. He's averaging 32.9 points, 8.5 assists, and 7.9 rebounds per game. Numbers that rank him among the league's elite. But what makes this even more impressive is how his performances translate directly into wins. After struggling against top teams earlier in the season, the Lakers have flipped the script, winning 7 consecutive games, including key matchups against the Knicks, Timberwolves, Nuggets, and Rockets. Luka has been the engine behind each of these victories, putting up 44 points against the Pacers, 35 against the Knicks, and 31 against the Wolves. But the real magic came with near triple-doubles. 51 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, and 3 steals against the Bulls, followed by a triple-double in overtime against the Nuggets with 30 points, 11 rebounds, and 13 assists, including a clutch fadeaway to seal the win. His scoring streak continued with massive outputs of 36 and 40 points against Houston, showing that Luka is the central driving force for the Lakers night after night. Over this stretch, he's averaged 38.1 points, 9.1 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block per game, while shooting 48% from the field and 40% from three-point range. This is high-volume production combined with elite efficiency, completely dismantling any narrative that might suggest he isn't carrying the team. His first full season with the Lakers has lived up to the hype, putting him on pace for a second scoring title while ranking third in assists league-wide. He's playing like the MVP candidate he is, reminding fans why he's arguably the most effortless scorer in the NBA today. Luka's dominance becomes even more remarkable when you consider the personal challenges he's facing off the court. Recent reports revealed that Luka had separated from his fiancée and is involved in a custody battle for their 2 daughters. Despite this personal turmoil, he's remained focused and delivered exceptional performances, using basketball as his refuge. In the face of real-life adversity, he put up 51 points against the Bulls and followed it with a 30-point triple-double in overtime against the Nuggets, including a game-winning shot. His first clutch game winner as a Laker. This is a player who has taken grief, stress, and anger and channeled it into his game, controlling the one thing he can: his performance on the court. Offensively, the Lakers have benefited immensely from Luka's form, but their defense, historically a weak point, has also seen a transformation. Coming into the season, the Lakers were expected to be below average defensively, and early results confirmed those fears. Through the first 40 games, they ranked 26th in defensive rating, allowing nearly 118 points per 100 possessions. Their struggles were widespread. Poor opponent free throw rate defense, low steals, subpar defensive rebounding, points in the paint allowed, and opponent three-point shooting all contributed to one of the league's worst defensive performances. Drives to the hoop went uncontested, transition defense was routinely exposed, and turnovers handed easy points to opponents. Recognizing the need for change, head coach J.J. Redick made an unexpected tactical shift that altered everything. The Lakers increased their use of zone defense, specifically a 2-3 scheme, shifting from pure man-to-man assignments to controlling areas of the floor. This approach, combined with peel and scram rotations, targeted help, free safety coverage, and tactical ball pressure, has made the Lakers a far more cohesive defensive unit. The results were immediate and significant. By implementing a disciplined zone system, they allowed fewer threes, reduced fouls, improved defensive rebounding, and minimized transition points. Between mid-January and early March, the Lakers limited opponents to fewer than 10 made threes in 7 of 8 games, climbing back to 6th in defensive rebounding after a mid-season slump. Luka has played a major role in this defensive turnaround as well, averaging 8.2 rebounds while cutting personal fouls from 2.9 to 1.8 per game. He's helped stabilize the team's interior defense, alongside stars like Marcus Smart, who sets the tone with energy, effort, and lockdown perimeter defense, and DeAndre Ayton, who dominates the front court when locked in. The Lakers have transformed into a team capable of hanging with any opponent. Luka himself has embraced defensive responsibility, drawing charges and put his body on the line, inspired by his teammates, and now ranking among the league's top 10 in charges drawn. When you combine an MVP-caliber Luka Doncic with this level of defensive support, the Lakers become a nightmare for opponents. Luka has a history of elevating his game under pressure, and if he continues this level of play into the postseason, the Lakers could outperform expectations. Playoff Luka is a player few can stop, effortless, dominant, and carrying more weight than most realize. With this form, the Lakers are not just a contender. They are a potential threat to go deep in the playoffs, combining elite scoring, playmaking, and now a solid defensive foundation. Every night, Luka demonstrates why he's one of the most talented players in the league. He controls the pace, orchestrates the offense, and executes under pressure while carrying the Lakers through critical games. Meanwhile, the Lakers' evolving defense, grounded in strategy, effort, and communication, ensures they can compete against elite competition. Players like Marcus Smart, DeAndre Ayton, and Luka himself make this a team that is resilient, adaptable, and dangerous on both ends of the court. The story of this season is not just about statistics. It's about resilience, leadership, and the ability to excel under adversity. Luka Doncic has shown that elite skill combined with mental toughness can elevate a team beyond expectations. The Lakers' offense has flourished around him, while the defensive improvements have turned what once was a liability into a strength. If Luka maintains this form, we're looking at a player who not only dominates games, but also reshapes his team's identity, making them contenders in a fiercely competitive Western Conference. As the postseason approaches, all eyes will be on Luka. His scoring, vision, and leadership give the Lakers the tools to surprise many doubters. With a balanced team supporting him on defense and his ability to perform in high-pressure situations, the Lakers could make a playoff run that few anticipated at the start of the season. Playoff Luka is unstoppable. This is a player who continues to answer critics with action, turning every challenge into an opportunity to showcase his talent, poise, and determination. The Lakers, led by Luka, are no longer just a team in transition. They are a legitimate threat to make noise deep into the postseason. Moreover, Luka's impact goes beyond numbers. His presence on the floor forces teams to adjust defensive schemes entirely, often leaving shooters open or defenders in compromised positions. Every mismatch created by Luka's movement or vision becomes an opportunity for teammates to capitalize. Whether it's Anthony Edwards or Julius Randle, defenders are constantly forced to rotate, switch, or double Luka, which stretches the floor and creates open shots for others. This synergy between Luka's individual brilliance and team offense is what makes him so lethal and difficult to game plan against. His ability to read the defense in real time and exploit weaknesses demonstrates not only his skill, but also his basketball IQ. Off the court, Luka's personal challenges add depth to his story. Navigating a custody battle and personal separation while maintaining peak performance shows a level of resilience rarely seen in professional sports. These experiences have not hindered him. Instead, they have fueled his focus and determination. Luka has taken adversity and transformed it into performance, delivering career-defining games in moments when many would falter. This ability to compartmentalize and focus on the game has elevated not just his own play, but the performance of the Lakers as a team. Teammates and coaches alike have praised his professionalism and leadership, recognizing that his mental fortitude has a contagious effect on the locker room. Defensively, the Lakers' adoption of a hybrid zone strategy has proven effective. By leaning on a 2-3 formation with adaptable rotations, the team now limits high-percentage shots, protects the paint, and disrupts perimeter shooting. This system allows perimeter defenders like Marcus Smart to pressure the ball while maintaining safety coverage, ensuring the team does not get blown by off-the-dribble threats. Inside, players like DeAndre Ayton anchor the defense, contesting shots and securing rebounds. Luka's active engagement in defensive rotations and willingness to draw charges adds an additional layer of disruption for opponents. It's a combination of strategic planning, effort, and buy-in from all players that has transformed a previously weak defensive unit into a formidable team capable of competing with the league's elite. In conclusion, Luka Doncic's first full season with the Lakers exemplifies a rare combination of talent, leadership, and resilience. He's dominating offensively, contributing defensively, and leading a team that has transformed from a potential playoff pretender into a serious contender. His ability to perform at an elite level amidst personal challenges, combined with a team system that maximizes his strengths, creates a formidable force in the Western Conference. The Lakers' evolution, led by Luka, positions them for a deep postseason run, and if he continues playing at this level, few teams in the league will be able to match his impact. Luka Doncic is not just fulfilling expectations, he's rewriting them, proving that the blend of skill, intelligence, and mental toughness can elevate an entire team to new heights.